Hello, everybody. I am Flowstep, joined today by Saprodium. How are we doing today?
Doing pretty good. Ready to commentate this match as well as play the next one.
We are looking for some exciting matches today. We are looking at a couple of good ones up ahead. Let's tell them about who's currently playing.
This first match between OP Remnant or Operation Remnant, I'm not sure what they actually have to be called, and Moonshiners. Moonshiners is a team from last season. They were a brand new up-and-coming team. Started to pick up steam at the end of the season, so I'm excited to see them play this season here because I'm sure they'll pick up their pace and be one of the top teams.
Absolutely. Moonshiners with a couple of surprising performances towards the end of last season.
I think they picked up a win against Blue Cheese last season.
Yes, and definitely looking at taking some more wins this season as opposed to last season. We've got a serious mix-up in the teams.
Yep.
So with the game definitely being shaken up, with the league being shaken up, Moonshiners has a genuine shot at being one of the top teams.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt, even especially if they come in and start practicing pretty regularly. I feel like they will be a strong team. But like you were saying, the mix-up of teams, there has definitely been a shake-ups because Humane Slaughter is not a team this season. They decided not to join in or take a break. Blue Cheese has absorbed both me and Bob from United Chaos, and we added a new team, Bad Batch, and then Groot's team. So it's definitely a mix-up.
Bad Batch was off to a good start, winning their first match. Speaking of first matches, the first match of the evening is about to start. It looks like the players are moving to their spawn, so we are going to transition over to their helmet cams and give you guys a listen to their strategies.
Shout out our plan, but I guess I'm holding the grenade. I don't have any good I'm trying to put it in my pocket. Connor! Well, I guess he's a sniper. It's probably he's really well right here. Alright, I'm cold. I'm like... Center? No, we just really have to go.
So it looks like both teams are starting downstairs. Actually, sorry. The Moonshiners are starting downstairs blue side, which is an odd strategy for them because they are usually a hyper-aggressive team. And as well as OP Remnant starting upstairs, so they're starting out up there. Looks like the camera for OP Remnant is being a little slow here, but that is perfectly fine. It looks like we had messed up with the streaming as far as that goes. The YouTube stream started just fine. The Facebook stream was off, so hello there, Facebook. Welcome to week 2 of Tactical Tag Arena. And we're getting right into it. We're in the middle of the first match. First game, first match. Against Moonshiners and OP Remnant.
Underneath! Down below!
So as you can see, OP Remnant is holding pretty strong on upstairs green side. They aren't really moving out of their spawn. It's kind of odd.
No, establishing more of a defensive position. Moonshiners being, playing downstairs last season on the blue side was a defensive strategy of theirs. We may be looking at 2 defensive strategies here, and that's why the game is progressing so slowly. With Remnant only having what appears to be 3 kills.
Remnant only having 3 kills, Moonshiners having 1. Both of the deaths for Moonshiners, however, have been on their sniper rifle, so sniper may be playing too aggressive. And it looks like Moonshiners are now transitioning upstairs. They realize that the downstairs blue side was more for a defensive style, which not their style. Moonshiners are a very aggressive team. The only one downstairs that we can see from our vision in the casting booth is the sniper rifle of Moonshiners. He is playing downstairs for some reason, but might work out for him.
It's an interesting choice. There are a couple of cheeky angles from downstairs. There are opportunities as the sniper to catch people off guard that aren't paying attention upstairs. But notably, with only 5 minutes left in this game, about 3 minutes in now, the score is only 5-0 with Remnant in the lead. It's a particularly slow-paced game.
Roughly 3
On
kills.
screen right now.
Roughly 3 kills, 4 kills separate these teams from being even, but it looks like OP Remnant just sweeps through the back lines of Moonshiners, taking out the SMG, sniper, and the shotgun of that team. So it is now a point sweep. Moonshiners will need a full sweep to get through.
Now to reiterate on the scoring again, each kill is going to be worth 2 points, and each death is going to penalize the person who died by 1 point. So that's where you see the negative point swings if one team is ahead by a significant margin. Each kill is worth a 3-point swing.
That is correct. And as you can see on the camera here, Mr. Moon going down for a push 1v3. It seems kind of odd that Moonshiners are not really playing as a team. You can see them walking in one by one. They are now. You can see them on the left screen pushing in as a group as 3. But Moon breaks off. He goes towards the 3 again, even though his teammate is pushing to the left side.
It looks like he's going to be punished for it. Sent directly back to spawn. Mike Honcho in a peak fight. As a shotgun, he does have the advantage.
So the rest of the Moonshiners have not died yet, so they may be successful on that push. Looks like they pick up Mike Honcho. Sky Devil going low. He's 20 HP. One more hit will do him in. But he's regenning. Looks like the push did not succeed. Pulling back for Moonshiners.
Let's hope not.
Mike Honcho survived that push, I believe.
He did.
Yeah.
About 5 kills, around 5 kills is the difference in this game right now. Still a close game. 1 full sweep of OP Remnant from Moonshiners, and that can catch him right back up.
3 minutes left, and it only takes one team fight to sway this game either way.
Looks like the SMG for OP Remnant goes down. The pistol for OP Remnant goes down, making the score even closer. Looks like it's the sniper rifle and the pistol who pick up both of those kills for Moonshiners.
It is Moonshiners that are in trouble now with Mr. Moon recently respawning and Nate the Great going down, having to wait for another respawn. Awesome Possum taken out immediately by another sniper.
Looks like
all the Moonshiners are waiting to respawn and group up for another push. They need one more push in order to even this game out.
Yeah, it looks like they're not really being as aggressive. I'm liking to see the Moonshiners. Granted, it is on blue side, so blue side is a more defensive side of the map, though I have seen Moonshiners play it aggressively before and take wins by doing that.
Absolutely, and last season, especially early on, Moonshiners were more defensive in their strategies, and it was costing them heavily, but now you see their more aggressive play style in action, and it's definitely putting work in. But not enough work against Remnant as they only have 2 minutes left to close out this match.
Are they playing 4v5, or is Theron's headband not working? Because as you can see on the scoreboard, his score is 0-0-0. He has not contributed a single death or kill. I wonder if his headband's not working or if they're 4v5. I did not actually see that. Because if it is 4v5, Moonshiners are keeping a pretty close game for a 4v5. But Nate the Great pushing in too far on that left side cubby, getting picked off before Mr. Moon can help support him there.
Interesting. We'll have a little bit more on that after the game. But for now, 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Moonshiners are one team fight away from clawing their way out of this hole.
Looks like Mr. Moon took a good 1v1 against the enemy shotgun, wins that fight. But he is pretty low. He's 40 HP. He needs to take a more defensive stance after that 1v1. 15 HP, dropping low.
Making an aggressive push up the right side with his assault. Is going to land a tag on somebody. Who knows if they were able to secure the kill. Unfortunately, the assault is going to die. Mike Honcho is going to rotate back. Mr. Moon holding an angle, playing extremely patiently. The players likely do not know that there's less than 60 seconds left in the match, but it is important that Moonshiners make a push right now if they play on winning.
Yep, with 45 seconds left in this game, it's still anyone's game. And I did get confirmation that it is a 4v5 currently. Theron is not here at this very moment. I'm not sure if that means they are playing 4v5 the entire night and if he's going to show up late, or if they have a possible sub lined up. I'm not sure, but 4v5 against OP Remnant. on blue side. They're keeping it close. It's not bad.
And as a 4-man team, it takes an expert performance to stand a chance against any 5-man, honestly.
Especially with that missing player being the assault rifle. The assault rifle is one of the most damaging, highest DPS class, I guess I should say. You can support your team with damage. You can finish off those kills. It is a pivotal gun in these fights that they are missing.
Speaking of missing, that is going to be the end of round 1.
We're gonna push back into
OP Remnant is going to take it against Moonshiners, who put up an excellent fight despite being a man down.
Oh, and I can see Theron walking in, so he was late. He did not join in the middle of the game. I believe that was actually a rule this season here that if you are late, you cannot join into the current running game. You have to join into the next available game. So this match should be much closer in this next game as a 5v5.
We will see Theron in action in the 5v5, as you said, Moonshiners versus OP Remnant. We are going to give the next couple of minutes to our sponsors, and we will be right with you.
Alrighty, it looks like the teams are heading back out to the course. This is the second team deathmatch. We switched sides. As you know, the team deathmatch rules is there is one gun of each class. You have a shotgun with a grenade, a sniper with a knife, a pistol with a med kit, and it is as many kills as you can get. I believe the time this season is 8 minutes instead of, yep. So 8 minutes, get as many kills as you can, and highest score wins.
So we're gonna stay behind cover. We're gonna find cover. We're gonna stay behind it. I'm gonna peek, shoot, peek back in immediately after I hit the shot. You peek out right after that. Ready? Sniper!
Alrighty. Looks like Moonshiners are starting strong on green side. It's 5 to -4 at the 6 to -3 at the moment. So they are back to their aggressive style now that Theron is here. You can see on the cameras lots of running from Mr. Moon.
Mike Concho going to get battled out. Mr. Moon, a hilarious little bit of team fight there at the beginning. But the Moonshiners, with their extra teammate back in the fight, off to an early lead.
Yeah, and as I like to say, I'm not sure how the rest of the community feels about it, but I personally feel like Greenside is a little bit more favored as far as map positioning goes, but I know that Moonshiners play a very aggressive style, so it's not like they play on their side of the map that very often anyways.
Undoubtedly. I feel the only time where that's really a significant advantage is in the sudden death round, really. because both teams are given the opportunity to play each side an even amount of times.
Mr. Moon playing a little cheeky. He's staying downstairs, trying to aim up the stairs, seeing if he can catch a stray shot of someone, but this time not going so well. He catches a stray shot himself, 90 HP, and he's just kind of sitting down here waiting for someone to come down.
Yeah, Mike Honcho is going to find a flanker on the right-hand side. Doesn't see anybody. Playing a little bit more patiently, actually. Just waiting for somebody to come into that line of fire.
Playing Vanguard in that hallway. Oop, he's rushing that side. Ooh, looks like he found someone in the left cubby there. Looks like the SMG.
A little bit of damage, doing some peek.
Picks up the kill, actually. That was the Flamingo King is the recipient of death there. Ooh, Mr. Moon going down to the pistol player downstairs. Moon got rushed.
Chased straight past the casting booth. Meanwhile, Mike Honcho is going to get tagged out by somebody up top. We don't know who.
Ooh, it's probably Awesome Possum. Look at his score. He's 5-0. He's popping off this game. He's having himself a game.
Wow. That's nice.
And it looks like Moonshiners are going upstairs. The SMG and the pistol. Ooh, and the shotgun. They're looking for a flank here.
Mike Honcho is going to run directly into them.
Ooh, the shotgun takes down the SMG. The Flamingo.
Mike Honcho chased up the stairs.
Theron going down as well. That push did not end well for Moonshiners. However, they have themselves a lead, so they have the room to work.
Mike Honcho doing an excellent job of using the poke power of the shotgun to zone out Moonshiners on that right-hand side. Incredibly important if you're a defensive player. Moonshiners, though, with the unstoppable offense and the incredible sniping of Awesome Possum, are leading 13-4. With about half of the match left, OP Remnant is going to have to find their footing if they want to secure their lead.
Just like last game, though, these scores are still close. It's still within 5-6 kills. One good sweep can get that victory for them there. Yeah, it looks like Moon going down again. He is not positioning very well this game here.
No, unfortunately, Moon only slightly negative at 3-4. Remnant swinging the score back just a little bit, but Moonshiners fire back with another kill. 18-6. OP Remnant's going to need a team wipe plus 1 kill in order to secure a lead.
That's right. It looks like Mike Honcho is aware of these flanks now. He keeps watching down that blue side stairs. He's waiting them to flank him. Oop. Taking some fire down that hallway there. Doesn't look too much damage though. 55 damage. Ooh, 35. He's going down. He's taking these cross shots.
Mike Honcho posted up on that right hallway. Is going to find some trouble. Fires back. He's going to take enough damage to put them out of the fight for now. We're going to have to rotate back. 45 HP is no joke. Now 0. Mike Honcho is going to get sent back to the respawn.
Awesome Possum is having himself quite the game. He got 2 kills there in that last push from OP Remnant, as well as a grenade kill, it looks like, according to one of the casters in the back here. Not sure who that grenade kill got, but there was one active.
Awesome Possum showing that they have what it takes to be one of the best for sure. 7-0 this round.
If I recall correctly, in the post-game interview for OP Remnant, the sniper said he was going to be the best in the league, but Awesome Possum showing him up this time around, it looks like.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome Possum's 8-0 KD is
quite impressive.
It definitely.
Ooh, OP Remnant looks like they're downstairs blue side, possibly planning a flank.
Mike Honcho finding himself in a little bit of trouble on the left-hand side. Mr. Moon is going to be the source of that trouble, pushing in with the rest of Wild Card. Mike Honcho is stuck in that top doorway.
And they're just picking them off.
In the corner. Going to be sent directly back to spawn. Moonshiners with another great team fight. Remnant starting to look hopelessly out of reach. They're going to have to play excellently from here on out in order to clinch this round.
And they have 2 minutes. That's a good 1 or 2 full team sweeps to be able to get this match back here, which is entirely possible. We've seen it done by Humane Slaughter from last season.
Remnant coming back into the fight. Mr. Moon pressing hard, or retreating back to spawn as fast as possible.
70 HP, so he didn't take too much damage, but he's taking pop shots from that middle window, 20 HP. Theron going down from that middle window as well. Doflamingo caught off on the push.
Moonshiners are playing a little bit hesitantly. I'm not sure they actually know how far ahead they are.
The way they've been playing, they've kind of been waiting around, waiting for their pushes, so I think they are trying to play a more calculated game. Last season, they kind of just spawned all together, tried to run into you, but this time it looks like they are actually coordinating and planning their pushes. And Mike Honcho going down to Mr. Moon, shotgun v shotgun.
Awesome. Again, dominating, 9-0. Put in the hurt on OP Remnant.
That's for sure. And as you can see on the camera there, Mr. Moon pushing all of OP Remnant back into their spawn. He's controlling that hallway, having them run into their spawn box.
Mike Honcho is going to respawn again, but it looks like OP Remnant is about on death's door for this round. It doesn't look like they really have enough time to make a comeback.
Does not look like it. However, they are pushing downstairs, possibly to get some ammo. Oh, looks
Mike Honcho is going to find a nice kill at the ammo box.
And that looks like it was the SMG, which he has 120 HP, 128 bullets, so it looks like he picked up that ammo before dying.
Mr. Moon finding some trouble in the corner, gonna box out the other pistol player with the help of his own pistol player, Nate the Great.
However, he does go down. Nate the Great does pick up that kill, so it's a 1-for-1. However, shotgun for a pistol is not that favorable of a trade.
You want your med kit active as often as possible, and having the pistol down is dangerous.
With 3 seconds left, it looks like this game is going to be over. Moonshiners taking this one pretty convincingly with their 5th player back. OP Remnants looking hopeless, but hopefully they can bring it back into the capture the flag game mode.
Yeah, perfect. You didn't die. Nope. What happened, guys? We got set. Just throwing out there. Like, nobody realized the sniper, not by the sniper, and then we're looking for that sniper. Let's check the film. You guys take time. Call out yourself, or if you like sniper, and be like, get him out of here.
We were looking at the scores here, and after some collaborating, we found out that Awesome Possum may have gotten some team kills in there as well as his killing his enemies, because the scoreline with the kill-to-death ratio does not match up. It looks like he may have gotten a couple of team kills in there. So, hurts Moonshiners a little bit, but they still took the victory. You can hear them in the post-game lobby jeering at each other, having a good time. But next up, after the scores 1-1, Moonshiners have 1, OP Remnant have 1 win with the team deathmatch, we move to capture the flag, which is the game mode for this week. Which we can switch the screen over and look at those rules.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into the capture the flag rules. Each team is going to protect their flag post from enemy threats, then send out scouts to find the enemy's flag post and take a flag. They have to successfully bring the flag back to their flag post without dying. The flag carrier can then cannot inflict damage on the enemy while carrying the flag, and whichever team captures 3 flags first is going to win.
Which may seem as a very high-paced game mode. However, each player only has 3 lives in this game mode, so you can only die 3 times, which makes it more a calculated and more strategic play style. The players spawn downstairs, I believe, unless I'm mistaken. Or is it upstairs? It's downstairs? Alrighty. Each player spawns downstairs. The flags are in their upstairs base, which means if you die upstairs, you have to walk all the way downstairs before going back to either defend or attack that flag.
And that gets tired. That gets tiring on the legs quickly, believe me.
Though for a team like Moonshiners, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. They're all young high schoolers. They have that energy.
Yeah, they're seasoned vets from last year. They know the drill. So, that being said, with each player only having 3 lives, that was a rule introduced in last season. Yeah, and definitely led to some more calculated gameplay. I think the players generally regard that as a positive change.
I think there was some mixed, but I believe overall it was positive. I remember some players complaining that it turned it into kind of a hardcore TDM type thing with the added bonus of capture the flag.
That's definitely a situation that can arise. There may be some room in there, I feel, maybe in the future for the league to play with how many lives the players have in order to alleviate that a bit. I feel as though, but killing or running the enemy team out of lives is the alternate win condition.
Yeah, having the enemy team have no lives, unable to fight back, is the other win condition for this game mode, because it's either 3 flags and you get the win, whoever has the most flags at the end, or it is if the other team has no lives, which I believe we actually ran into that last season where both teams had all of their lives and neither team captured a flag. I think that resulted as a draw, I believe. 4 lives?
Yeah. He changed it this season.
So it looks like, according to Bob, he talked to the referee, Chris, let us know that it is not 3 lives anymore, it's 4. So he bumps the lives up by 1, which will probably get changed on the graphic for next season. But looks like they are starting up the game here.
We're going to go ahead and transition over to the helmet cams as the players are moving to their spawns.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side.
Let's give them a moment to talk about their strategy.
Should I just like insta-rush it and just try it? Should I just go fast? Insta-rush it? I don't think so. So, Seth, Connor, did you guys want to stay back? I know that you guys... I think we should all rush in together. Well, maybe Connor should stay back, because he's the smart sniper. Maybe Connor just push up a little ways to the point where you can see the stairs or their spawn.
Then let's stay tighter this time and more defense. Oh no,
You just hold there and hold the knife out. I'm going from a grenade. How much time are at? I'm here.
scatter.
If we stay back and strong and they come to us, they'll give us the...
Almost forgot my grenade. That was good.
Run up to the top. Yeah, right. Let's find our way. No, straight to the top. Do that.
Straight to the top. Focus pistol?
It's going to everybody, but if you take it and that plan, go right
One person on every stairway. Okay, are we pushing downstairs?
Alrighty, so gonna get into the game here pretty soon. Looks like there's 10 seconds before they start. And as for the comment on the Facebook page, I believe yes, the age for starting in the league is 14 years old. So if you're 14 years old or older, you can play in this league. And they are starting pretty aggressive. It looks like Moonshiners are just rushing or just rushed for the spawn, trying to get a few kills before going upstairs.
Straight up the stairs in a devastating push. Mike Honcho rushing to relieve his team of the pressure, but it's not going to be...
Honcho has the flag.
Wow,
Honcho has the flag.
Snatches the flag. Running straight back to his own flag post.
Oh, Honcho did die on that return, so he did not get that capture.
Unfortunate.
I don't think he realized he was dead.
No, not yet. Mike Honcho is going to have to return downstairs if they want to respawn. Mr. Moon waiting for a respawn.
OP Remnant, 4 out of the 5 players already have 1 death. That means they have 2 lives left. However, on Moonshiners, looks like their SMG has 2 deaths already. 1 more death and they are out of the game, which is a severe... I'm sorry. It is 4 lives, not 3 anymore. So 2 more lives before not being able to participate in this game mode anymore.
An extra push is a huge deal with... what is that, an 8-minute time limit?
I believe it was
6
6 minute time.
So we changed it from 3 to 4 because there was an argument that the whole idea behind the limited lives is to make people think smarter instead of it just being who can run the fastest.
And
now,
we were actually talking about that. It turned into like a TDM.
Yeah, so the reason that we wanted to increase the lives by 1 instead of being 3 is that instead of it being a TDM and then just do the objective afterwards, we want to make sure people are playing the objective.
Are you planning on doing that for the other game modes as well? Or just
Search and Destroy will have a life limit. I like that. And I'm throwing around the idea of maybe even doing a life limit for Juggernaut, for the minions.
That might not be too bad of an idea.
Like,
oh yeah, no. We had 5 lives. That's why we were able to do. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but that scenario's a little bit different. And we'll get back to this though. This game.
Mr. Moon returning back to spawn was eliminated. Mike Honcho.
Neither team has a capture yet, with almost halfway through. No team has a capture. Hey Chris, it was that It's a tie, or did it go by kill? Okay.
Yep.
The first time you missed me. I hit the sniper once, but he hit me. Oh, you killed someone fully?
Alrighty, and we were just informed that the names for the teams are actually backwards. Green side is Moonshiners and blue side is OP Remnant. But either way, it looks like neither team has a capture. But from OP Remnant, 3 out of the 5 players are currently out of the game. So only the Johnny Hopkins, the assault rifle, and Sloan Ketter, the sniper rifle, are active for OP Remnant.
That being said, just a moment ago, at about the 3-minute mark, there was a massive gunfight outside of the casting booth. They slammed into the side of the casting booth. And that was pretty exciting, with a number of members of either team going down. No flags captured so far, with 2 minutes remaining in the round.
So it looks like, unless something crazy happens in the next... Actually, no, I'm sorry. Since there are 3 players down from OP Remnant, Moonshiners should be able to just walk in there and get that flag. However, I don't think they realize that that many players are dead. 1 player remaining for OP Remnant, that is the sniper rifle. Moonshiners do have a flag captured. So Moonshiners looking like they're going to take this first round, but they will swap sides and do it again soon here.
Are you dead?
Yeah, about 1:30 left in the match, but the Moonshiners shouldn't need that long to clean up this last sniper rifle. Sloan Ketter, a relatively new player.
I believe they're all new players. They're all new players, actually.
Sloan Ketter, a relatively new player to the league, 1v5ing here. I mean, the dream exists.
The dream does exist. I've definitely seen, actually from Humane Slaughter, it was a hardcore TDM. The sniper at the time, Kat, was actually in a 1v5 situation in the Sudden Life, and she took that win. So it is entirely possible. However, with Moonshiners having more than, collectively, I think 6 or 7 lives in total, that's a very difficult thing for us.
Yeah, and of course, with only 1 member of OP Remnant being alive, Moonshiners are able to walk the flag to their post 3 times and take the round.
Good game. Let's go, James. Good job, Connor. What did I get?
Alrighty, as they're getting ready, I will note that the score currently is 2-1 in Moonshiners' favor. So Moonshiners currently have advantage in this series. However, if OP Remnant take the win in this capture the flag, they push it to a single life sudden death. But if Moonshiners win this, they win the whole match 3-1. And it looks like they are starting up right away. No time to waste. They are getting right into it this time around.
What are we playing? Same thing?
The ready tone has played, and the players are moving to their spawns. Mr. Boone is going to be the last out of the locker room, the armory.
But it looks like they have a lot more time this time around. Looks like it's right now 65 seconds to deliberate how they are going to play this round, which I think is more time than usual. I think Chris has given them, both teams, more time to decide what their strategy is going to be.
And we have gotten the team names straightened out by now, so the Moonshiners and OP Remnant are now above their respective team members.
Sorry for that confusion last round. Okay. So Moonshiners are blue side this time, so we'll see how that works out for them. I remember beginning the round, last round, both teams kind of rushed into each other downstairs and tried to get a few trade kills, which I believe OP Remnant picked up 1, Moonshiners picked up 2, and then they ran upstairs to go contest those flags. So wonder how that's going to happen this time.
Moonshiners is playing an extreme amount of aggression in this capturing flag match. Yeah.
Despite that, if you noticed from last round, Awesome Possum had a 0-0-0 scoreline, so he was not interacting at all.
Wow, really?
Yeah. You can hear the team counting down. And they are sprinting off. Looks like they are not electing to take a team fight downstairs. Ooh, Theron getting the hit while someone's going upstairs, I saw.
Theron landing a couple hits as they're charging up the stairs.
Looks like they're having 4 players from Moonshiners protecting that flag area.
Yeah, I think they're going defensive.
And I'm not sure how many from OP Remnant, but they're going for a very defensive style this time around.
OP Remnant looking to figure out their angles of attack here. Looks like Mike Honcho is looking to eyeball members of the enemy team and make call-outs. You don't know where the other members of OP Remnant are, at least 3 upstairs.
It does look like both teams are taking it a little slower. I'm not sure if Moonshiners are doing that because of experience and knowing how the game mode is played out. And I know OP Remnant might be doing it because they are now realizing that they have lives. We do see Theron taking an early death to the sniper rifle.
Sniped by Sloan Ketter. Sloan looking to get a little revenge after the last round. Or the round before.
The round before. Awesome Possum going down, actually. The sniper rifle, who did not have any interaction last round, takes an early death as well. Nate the Great going down to 30 HP on a previous push. Flamingo at 90, so it looks like they're taking some pop shots. And the OP Remnant starting to play a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, OP Remnant being at almost full health here across all of their players. Just kidding, Johnny Hopkins is going to get picked off. Looks like Theron was able to pick up that kill.
Flamingo.
Flamingo was able to pick up that kill.
Theron was the SMG for last season for, I believe it was wild cards. So I know that he switched to AR this season.
Left side.
As you can see, Mr. Moon and the rest of his team getting that health pack used to get prepared for another rush on that left side. It's him and the pistol, so shotgun and pistol looking to push up left side. Awesome Possum going down again. He gets sniped by Sloan Ketter.
Second time, unfortunately, less than half the time left and down to half of your lives. It never feels good. OP Remnant with a solid lead with about half of the round left.
Yeah.
And I think it's only Johnny Hopkins who has taken a death, so they are definitely dying less with this defensive style on green side. They cannot push into them. But as well as OP Remnant, Moonshiners are playing very defensively. They're just kind of sitting in their spawn. I'm not sure. It looks like they're deliberating with the ref. I'm not sure exactly what they're saying, but they are just hanging out back there. And they're on taking another death, so 2 players halfway through their deaths. They either have to get these flags taken with minimal deaths or sustain their losses at the moment.
Mr. Moon looking to push up a little bit on the right-hand side, maybe looking for something. Moonshiners with a little bit more of an aggressive strategy. We could see Moon looking for something, falling back.
Sloan Ketter winning the 1v1 against Awesome Possum. Awesome Possum taking a 1v1 and not getting on the better end of it.
Mike Honcho realizing there's an opening, pushing up the right-hand side, not catching anybody immediately.
He's right around the corner. I bet he's right around the corner.
Ooh, Mr. Moon, you can see his grenades in the left hand, so he might be opting to throw that pretty soon here. Maybe try to get an advantage. Mr. Moon doesn't have a death or a kill yet.
Playing extremely patiently, extremely carefully, but as a shotgun, I mean, as long as you're putting damage on target and poking people out, I mean, you're doing great.
Looks like Nate the Great took a 1v1 with Skydevil. Skydevil losing that trade, and Nate the Great only dropping to 70 HP.
Sloan Ketter as well, going to lose their 3rd life.
Oh, he lost his 1st life, but he lost the 1v1 to Awesome Possum, so Awesome Possum getting that revenge.
all members of OP Remnant now with 1 death. The Moonshiners, though, the deaths are starting to add up with only Flamingo remaining unscathed.
That is true. However, there is a full death on all of OP Remnant now. It looks like Moonshiners are coming out of their base and starting to pick up kills. Slumketter taking his 2nd death. Sky Devil, My Conchos, Brutorian, I can't read that.
Brutorian is going to take a death. Unfortunately, unable to pick up a kill. Rotating back and respawning now.
However, it looks like Johnny Hopkins, he took a 1 death really early, but since then he's picked up 6 kills. So he's really been picking up steam in this game. But there's only 1 minute 22 seconds left. If OP Remnant can't get a capture, then they will just tie this game and they will lose the series. However, My Concho, it looks like he tried to pick up a flag, but he can't shoot his gun while he has his flag. I'm not sure exactly what's happening on that, because he definitely tried to shoot down on the spike. Does he have a flag? Because he's not dead.
Not able to tell right now, but there's only 1 minute remaining, less than 1 minute remaining in the match, and the players are unable to tell for certain how much time remains in the match. So,
and I'm not sure OP Remnant knows that Theron is out of lives.
But with enough experience, you kind of have a general idea of when the round is about to end, and so the players have are probably getting the idea that they need to make a play right now.
Looks like Mr. Moon and their team are pushing into the spawn. Looks like they're making a hard push. 3 players. It's a 3v2 at the moment. Looks like one of them died on... Oh, Moonshiners picked up a flag! They sprinted down that hallway. He was so quick. Oh, Moonshiners are going to take this win with 10 seconds left.
They're able to secure it with 10 seconds left.
That was clutch by Doflamingo. He sprinted down that hallway. He grabbed the flag as soon as they got that push in, using Mr. Moon and the pistol, Nate the Great, as distractions. He snuck in there, got that flag.
Wow.
That is a devastating loss for OP Remnant, who had some very bold things to say after their Week 1 win.
What a comeback performance from the Moonshiners, who were anticipated to lose that round, in all honesty.
Yep, they were down lives the entire game, down an advantage the entire time. That was quite the comeback win for Moonshiners in that round.
Let's go ahead and cut to the cameras and give the audience a little bit of insight into what the players have to say. We are going to go ahead and search for
some interview prospects.
Malloy killed you? And you had it? Good game, everybody. Good game. Nice show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am joined here by Theron and Awesome Possum of Moonshiner. Wow, what a steal! You guys stole that game, that last game, absolutely.
Yeah.
In the last 10 seconds.
I was dead. What?
Yeah, that was the last 10 seconds, in case you didn't notice.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. How do you feel you guys did there? Because that was an impressive performance, honestly.
My last game, I just kept getting hit by their sniper, and I ended up being dead in the last minute or so.
Oh yeah,
I wasn't any help there.
We saw that straight away, and we were commenting on that. But we noticed that you guys went with a little bit slower of a play style at the beginning, and then more aggressive towards the end. Was that part of your strategy? Or?
Yeah, we wanted to play defensively early on.
Right on. What was the conversation leading to this match? Like, what was talked about going into this?
More of a hold back and wait for them to make the first move.
And then they played defensively.
We were waiting for first blood, basically.
They got first blood.
Yeah, unfortunately, and so being obviously there's kind of a little bit of an elephant of the room of yeah, the walls are coming apart. Of there's a little bit of the elephant in the room. You guys are down a player in round 1, but I mean
They still did well.
Yeah, you guys did well, made it work, honestly.
And then when Seth appeared, it was like magic.
It was magic.
Wow,
and then you won. And then you won. It was the magic ingredient.
I only went even 4-4 on that second game, but we still won.
Yeah, it's the extra pressure. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
And just as long, putting the extra damage on target definitely matters. So, were there any points that you guys wanted to talk about any of those games? Anything that came up that maybe you wanted to discuss now?
Their shotgun guy was really aggressive in the first half of the flag round.
Yeah, and then he played a little bit more passively later on. It was interesting that they kind of were posted up a lot of the time, like on on their right hand side, on your left end, when they were on blue side, just threatening that alleyway. And I saw them trading a lot of hits with you guys, generally being a nuisance. We talked about that a little bit in the casting booth here. Yeah, exactly. What did you do to counter that? What was
As soon as I got upstairs, it wasn't more than 5 seconds where I see a blur in a tan helmet coming behind me up that stairwell.
Oh yeah.
I freak out. I jump and run behind me, and he's already running in front. And I'm too close to use my gun, so I immediately go for the knife and I knife at him. But I didn't think I got him. I thought they might have gotten a flag or something.
Nice.
And then he does the same tactic 2 more times, coming once down the left and then down the right again. And I got him both of those times. And
See, I thought they, on one of my, I think it was my either second or last death or last death, I thought they got a flag. They were coming down in the last game. I thought they were coming down through here. And
Right.
and their SMG, I guess it doesn't really work.
That's down the right hand side.
on the
green
green
stairs.
On the green side stairs, they had I think it was their SMG was posted, and they shot me before I even knew they were there. So while they were running, they did not get a flag. Apparently, they were just escaping. But
Yeah, there was a lot
That
of
was an ex-
combat.
there was
on
an exit
these
strategy
stairs
there.
in particular. And we saw that. It was exciting. That was an exciting round. There was a lot of action-packed moments. I know I got excited in the booth a few times, especially when you guys were fighting on that team fight in center stairs, and especially let's talk about, because we were distracted in the booth at the moment. But let's talk about that team fight that happened right outside the booth. I don't know the story.
I
How
don't
did
think I
that
was there.
happen?
Seth was down here keeping an eye on them.
Yeah.
I died for
Unless you
3
are
times
talking
and
about
kept
what I
coming
just
down.
talked about. I mean, it was just a 1v2.
Oh, it's possible. There was a massive fight over here. I didn't know if you had been involved in it, but we were distracted during it. I was hoping you'd have some insight, but that's okay. Let's talk about moving forward this season. Are there any opponents that you're excited to play moving forward?
Nothing specifically. No.
I'm looking forward to playing for Red and Blue Cheese because
I mean,
they
there
wiped
is
the
that.
floor with us last
They're
season.
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
no,
very
they
good.
are.
And did you guys take a win on Blue Cheese last season?
I think we won 1 round.
Yeah, but
Out of
still, I mean, that's against Blue Cheese. That's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
So, anything you guys wanted to interject here? Anything you guys wanted to plug before before we conclude this interview?
Not really.
Right on. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you, and we're going to go ahead and give the next couple minutes to our sponsors while the players are gearing up for the next round, and we will be right with you. Helps us out a lot, and another thanks to everybody who made this possible and everybody who donated time. A shout out to all the sponsors that make this possible. We really couldn't have done it without you. We'll be with you in just another few minutes.
All right, apologies for the delay. We are back, and we are going to quickly go over the team deathmatch rules. It is head-to-head. The team with the most kills wins. Each 5-player team must have one of each class. The sniper will wield a knife, the demolition will have a grenade, and the medic will have a med kit with 20 charges. Unlimited respawns with all respawns active. Each kill will be worth 2 points, and each death will subtract 1 point, making each kill worth a 3-point swing. The grenade will not award the 2 points for each kill, and the knife will not either. They will only penalize the -1 point. Moving on, we are going to get into the gameplay as the players are rotating into their spawns now, and the match is going to begin.
Watch the lane.
Bob the Gray gonna charge up the middle door. Local liability moving up left flank.
Watch down the right side, Trev.
Blue Cheese off to an early lead, securing 2 kills straight away.
Green ammo. He pushed back from ammo.
Local liability posted up on the ammo box in kind of an awkward position. Gonna be forced out and rotate back to spawn. Blue Cheese 10 to -5, dominating already with 5 kills, 6 kills without being stopped. Only a minute into the match, and Blue Cheese is showing that they're here to win.
Behind the wall.
Bob the Gray creeping up the right side into the green spawn. Is engaging with a gunfight with multiple people, is going to take one and then be put back to the spawn.
Wiz, I'm coming to you.
50. I didn't hit my reload. Hey, diagonal. Left demo. Woo.
Local liability rotating back, gonna go ahead and push up the left side now.
I feel like they should have hit me more there.
Rotating back again towards spawn as they find themselves sniped. Immediately able to respawn, however. Bomb the Gray pushing past the center room through the left hallway. Plenty of cover here. Spots a referee. And multiple members of Bad Batch coming around the corner. Dangerous territory, but Blue Cheese knows what to do. 30 to -12. They are dominating only 2 minutes into the round.
SMG's hurt. He's still there.
One of arguably the most experienced team
He shot me twice, and I got hit.
Connor, same spot.
versus one of the least experienced teams. Bad Batch standing the chance that they are right now doing as well as they are is a testament in and of itself, because any average player would just be having the floor wiped with them. But that is not what is happening here. Bad Batch is able to find a few kills here and there, but Blue Cheese's push is overwhelming. The score, 37 to -16, is going to be very, very difficult for Bad Batch to overcome.
Maybe not just too good.
WizKid, 6 kills, 1 death. Saprodium, 5 kills, 0 deaths. Shrek, 4 kills, 1 death. Bob with 4 kills and 1 death. And Queso Fresco with a respectable 2 kills and no deaths. Blue Cheese absolutely dominating. Shrek is going to find their second death, unfortunately. WizKid as well is going to go down. Bad Batch swinging the score a little bit, but Blue Cheese fires back. 41 to -17 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the match. Blue Cheese is showing us just how unstoppable they are. We're looking at rookie team Bad Batch being thrown into the cold water against Blue Cheese. And they are showing us what they do best. Blue Cheese is unstoppable. Blue Cheese now up 50 points to Bad Batch's -21. WizKid at 9-2 with a score of 16 points. Saprodium has not been killed yet. 8-0 with 16 points. Blue Cheese 55 to -24. This is unfortunate for Bad Batch, who only has 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to come back if they want to win this round.
I'm not even alive enough to use it. From the crab walk. 40. I'm at 40. Yeah.
WizKid 12-3, dominating with the aggressive pistol gameplay. Blue Cheese up 57 to -19 in a massive score split. With 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock, anything can happen, but it's starting to look grim for Bad Batch. Bob the Gray holding the angle in the center room. Looking for another kill. Maybe finds it. Local liability waiting for a respawn again, unfortunately. Bob the Gray going to be forced back. Is not dead, however, waiting for respawn. Local liability peeking around that corner is going to run face to face with a member of Blue Cheese. And is going to pick up the kill against the WizKid, catching them off guard. That could have been bad. Unfortunately, with 2 minutes left in the game, Blue Cheese at 64 to Bad Batch's -17 is almost guaranteed to take this round. Nug topping Bad Batch with a record of 5-10, swung back violently immediately. WizKid, however, putting in work, 14-5, followed by Saprodium at 10-2, Bob the Gray at 8-2. Every member of Blue Cheese performing exceptionally well tonight. What a show.
I thought he said he was going downstairs.
For those of you at home watching, go ahead and leave us a comment if you'd like. If you have any questions you'd like to ask in the post-game interview, go ahead and leave us a comment, and we'll go ahead and pick out the ones that we like.
It's coming back down. Up the stairs for me. I don't know if it went off or not. That's fine, now it goes. Oh, legal. I don't care too much. I can't! You're dead!
Less than 30 seconds left in the round now. Blue Cheese now hopelessly, or Bad Batch now hopelessly behind. Blue Cheese is going to take this round, and Bad Batch is going to require a significant change of strategy if they want to take round 2 against Blue Cheese. But it's been done. Blue Cheese has been felled, and we'll see if Bad Batch can do it.
Sniper likes to hit me in the window here. Keep going. Damn, bro. I shot Connor. I thought you put him down. He didn't die. He had 10 knees. No, it's over on the staircase. It started coming down the staircase. I don't think so, 'cause I'd asked him before.
I was still alive. I had 5 HP by the time we get to
Oh, somebody got my grenade. Gracias. Again. I shot you, and I thought Chris put you down. I stopped shooting you.
I'm going to go ahead and give the next couple minutes over to our sponsors. If you haven't already, go ahead and leave us a like, a comment, and a subscribe. It really does help us out a lot, and share with as many people as you can. Go or check us out at Tactical Tag Yakima. again, any of those seriously helps us out a lot. Thank you to everybody who put in any amount of time to help us out and make this possible. Shout out to all of our sponsors. You're gonna see on this screen here. They help us do what we do, and it's extremely important to us that we show our appreciation. So shout out to all of our sponsors, and shout out to you guys. We will be right with you in just a couple of minutes. All right, folks, we are back with round 2 of Blue Cheese versus Bad Batch. With 10 seconds until the match starts, we are going to go ahead and transition into the gameplay. Blue Cheese versus Bad Batch. Let's see if Bad Batch can pull this back. Blue Cheese with a fairly dominating performance in round 1. Bad Batch is going to need a significant change of strategy in order to make a comeback. Bob the Gray straight up the right side. Local Liability up the left with the rest of their team. Looks like those of Blue Cheese that push up the right are going to secure a number of kills. Local Liability is going to fall and be pushed back to spawn. Blue Cheese leading already 5 to -1.
Wiz is in the middle if you want to get. I ran into Wiz Kid that last round.
Unfortunately, Bob's camera is going to freeze and then unfreeze for us. Fantastic. Just in time for Bob to respawn and begin pushing up their left-hand side. Local Liability tosses a nade in the direction. Bob doesn't see it. It looks like Bob's able to avoid the nade and push down somebody on Local Liability's side.
What? Hallway, hallway. I hear hallway. I'm coming to your side. Yeah. I messed up my leg. I cannot run. Oh, I ran out of ammo on my last shot. I killed.
Blue Cheese leading 11-0 already. Queso Fresco with 3 kills and 2 deaths, topping their team. Saprodium, unfortunately, is going to fall in one of the first kills that Bad Batch has put up in this set so far.
He's coming from upstairs. Shotgun's upstairs again.
Notably, Bad Batch holding their own a little bit better than before this time, but it's Blue Cheese is an unstoppable force, and if you're not an immovable object, they will run you over, and that could be what we see here tonight without a significant change in strategy from Bad Batch. Blue Cheese, of course, being an incredibly veteran team, have been here since the start, comprised of some of the best players in the league. Bad Batch, a relatively newcomer to the league. A little bit of a David versus Goliath story here. Queso Fresco leading their team 7-2 now. Blue Cheese up 22 to -2 with 5 minutes left though. Bad Batch only needs a couple of good pushes to swing this the other way. Local Liability gonna get into a gunfight with WizKid and be sent back.
I cannot run.
Meanwhile, Bob the Gray is up the right-hand side, holding down that angle in mid. Gonna go ahead and continue rotating up the right-hand side, maybe looking for the sniper in the back. WizKid is there, looking for trouble as well. Bob the Gray putting on shots behind that wall. That wall is a dangerous spot. Bob's in a very powerful forward position for holding blue base, but they're gonna get pushed down and take out their target. WizKid, credited with the kill, is going to remain. Bob is going to have to rotate back. Local Liability in the middle of respawning as well. Things are looking grim for Bad Batch. 4 minutes left. They don't have much time to make a comeback of this magnitude. They need to make a move now. Nug at low HP. Lethal Lily at low HP. Chief and Local Liability respawning. Bad Batch need to regroup and come up with a plan. Queso Fresco 11-2. Went from a modest 2-0 last game to a completely dominating KD ratio this time around.
Nice, alright. I killed Dirty. He just respawned. Left window. Left middle window. Left middle window. Left side ammo.
Nug on Bad Batch holding their own with a KD of 5 and 4. But everybody on Blue Cheese is positive. Bob the Gray watching that right-hand flank, gonna take shots from the stairwell and from the doorway. Bob will be sent back.
I'm not surviving long enough to use a clip.
Local Liability waiting in spawn, unfortunately. They're gonna respawn and begin a push up the right-hand side. Now if I'm Bad Batch here, I'm looking to group up and make a singular push and catch any stragglers from Blue Cheese off guard.
You're dead.
Looks like they're able to find one and engage. Local Liability being shot a few times, unfortunately being sent back by WizKid. We're gonna lose Local Liability's camera, unfortunately, after that gunfight with WizKid for a moment. Bob the Gray gonna respawn and make a push up the right-hand side. Queso Fresco at 13-2. 52 to -5 with 2 minutes left in the round. Blue Cheese is looking to win today. Bob the Gray holding a deadly angle. There's not much blue team can do to take out a player in that position without putting themselves in danger. Bob the Gray able to fire back into anybody in that hallway. Looks like tons of players from Local Liability are going to fall for that. Unfortunate. Or from Bad Batch are going to fall for that.
Let's get some doo-doo water.
straight down the lane.
Local liability sent to the back to respawn. Unfortunate. However, the score remains the same since it has at 2 minutes, but Bad Batch need to kill all of the members of Blue Cheese as fast as they can if they want to win this, and even then, it could be too late.
Bullshit, talking mushrooms.
Blue Cheese showing us tonight why they want to be champions. Dominating.
I have full health. Downstairs, SMG, left stairs.
If you're any team in the league right now, this situation looks pretty grim. Blue Cheese is one of the best that the league has to offer. However, Bad Batch, being a rookie team, is putting out an admirable performance.
I did something to my leg when I ran into Wizkid because I can't run no more.
See, I have some range in some
Like
spots,
even
I
even
couldn't
speed
shoot you
walking,
across
it's
that
killing me
way.
to put pressure on my
I'm starting
leg.
to realize.
I was doing like
no,
lunges
you
up
were
there.
right
I stretch. I
stairs.
always stretch before I come.
So how'd you shoot me?
As I can play.
And that's going to be it. Round 2 is over with a score of 69 to -10, favoring Blue Cheese. Blue Cheese up 2-0 now versus Bad Batch. The teams are going to transition and prepare for Capture the Flag. We're going to go ahead and give the next couple minutes to our sponsors, and then we will be back with the Capture the Flag rules.
Fine, you're off the team.
Again, if you haven't already, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, a subscribe, and share this to as many people as you like. It really does help us out a lot. And we will be with you in just a few minutes. Shout out to another of our sponsors, Ray's Meats. If anybody'd like to head down there and get yourself some fine cuts. All right, and it looks like now the players are moving into their spawns. We're going to transition over to their cameras here and let you listen to what they have to say.
Let's just get upstairs. We can.
Mine's gonna be in front. She's gonna toss
Let's say we all defend. Just take out lines.
Maybe on our second push a grenade.
If we know where they want
But she has a chance to wipe them.
Because if let's save it. See if we wipe them. If we do, then we don't have to use the grenade, and we all three get it anyways.
Five. Mike, get worried.
In the U. In the U. It's minus 10 points in the U. There we go. Go. Remember, don't run fast around corners. What am I getting shot by?
Off to an explosive start. Blue Cheese charges directly up the stairs towards the enemy flag. Local Liability holding down the right-hand side against Blue Cheese, but they have no idea what they're up against. Pushing directly into 3 people. They're going to get sent directly back. Blue Cheese is on the way in now. Bob the Gray making a push, grabbing a flag on the way back. Local Liability is stuck, waiting for a respawn. Bob the Gray sprinting towards their own capture point, and that is going to be 100 points for Blue Cheese. Straight off the rib.
What the hell?
Little bit of a dance there from Bob. What a play.
Whiz! Back
Now this season in Capture the Flag, players only have 4 lives.
I have 20 health. I can't go everywhere.
Queso Fresco, having died 2 times, has already exhausted half of his lives. However, on Bad Batch, Subdued Vapor, and Local Liability have died just as much. Things are looking grim.
No, I killed a pistol twice.
Local Liability holding the downstairs lockers on the right-hand side, looking for an opportunity to push upstairs. Bob advancing up the right-hand side, looking for any target alongside WizKid, not able to find anything right now.
Right side. No.
Local Liability, unfortunately, sent back again for their 3rd death.
Pistols left. Ooh, pistols left. Pistols left. We can force it.
Blue Cheese grouped up again. Seems to be preparing another push. Bad Batch is going to have to get ready to defend. WizKid on the med kit is ready.
5, 4.
A target off the left-hand side. Bob's immediately going to begin fighting and get sent back. Local Liability is going to continue the fight and send WizKid back as well. Bad Batch able to defend themselves from a push from Blue Cheese. Finally able to kill the momentum.
I'll take it. Screw it.
Bob circles back to spawn, waiting to respawn. Gonna go ahead and group up with the team
Connor's the only one up there.
after the respawn for another push. Bad Batch. Local Liability is flanking around the right-hand side. Sees the push coming up the stairs. Needs to relay that information to the team. Gets involved in a fight. Local Liability talking to their pistol player, informing them of the incoming push. They're in trouble. When Blue Cheese decides to come down this hallway, it is going to be danger. That is for sure.
Push! Push! Push!
Bob the Gray just putting shots on target. Local Liability sent back to spawn again.
No.
Unfortunately, local liability will be unable to respawn this time. Their lives are exhausted.
All right. Yeah, I'm dead.
And that is 3 flags from Blue Cheese. Extremely quickly. Where did I miss that? Unfortunately, Bad Batch was beginning to run out of lives. The game was just about over.
I got one at the very
And with that, Blue Cheese is going to take the set. However, the players are going to play a 4th exhibition round for stat keeping purposes. Let's go ahead and take a moment to go over the capture the flag rules. Each team must protect their flag post from enemy threats, then send out scouts to find the enemy flag post and take a flag. They must successfully bring the flag back to their own flag post without dying. The flag carrier cannot inflict damage to any player while they are holding the flag. Whichever team captures 3 flags first wins, or whoever has more flags at the end of the round will win. And each player, it says here that each player only has 3 lives, and this is a rule that has changed and the graphic has not been updated, but each player will have 4 lives for this season. The flags are those little towers in each spawn. They glow their own team's color. And the players are going to grab the flag by shooting their weapon down onto the tower, and their headband will light up brighter than any other headband in the arena. It's fairly obvious who has the flag. Then they must run as quickly as they can back to their base and deposit the flag on their own flag stand using the same method to score. With that being said, we are going to give the cameras back to the players as they gear up for the next round.
Battle Royale. Yeah. They used to have guns and headbands everywhere. I guess. Maybe we need an ID card system where you can scan it on the headband and it'll say it's you picked it up. Oh, downstairs, downstairs. Right here, right here. Because you go straight and then... I'll let you go first then. You're probably going to die. Yeah.
If you're outside the youth, it is games get to come in the same flag.
Yeah.
Same thing?
Watch the U.
I was gonna say you don't want me to bring up that.
Same thing. Oh, okay.
Blue side is different
Because you have 3 entryways.
but if we control one entryway and we just watch that side, I think if we control the right entryway, we'll be good. I think they may try and rush this time. Rush our flag. Yeah. Maybe just me and Wiz go at the beginning then, and then have, just in case they rush, have Shrek go with you guys. I know, but Shrek to help.
We do enough power. It's just the pause we have between our guns.
30 seconds left until match start, and I bet Blue Cheese is feeling very confident right now.
Yeah, we both shoot one person.
You'll look for getting shot at the stairs. Or if you see a lot of people pointing
Follow
upstairs.
you.
I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna sprint.
Yeah, but you can side eye.
I'll get low, you get higher. I mean, like, you can jump down. Control ammo.
It's just shove him for extra speed and he just falls for it.
0.
And we are off. Blue Cheese is opting to start with an immediate push up the right-hand side. Bob the Gray going down immediately. Local liability fighting against WizKid and is going to be knocked out.
Kill him again. Kill him again. They just respond.
WizKid pushing up through ammo with Bob the Gray.
Oh, you dirty.
Fighting Bad Batch in their own spawn. WizKid is going to get sent back. Bob is fine.
Hey, watch both sides. You got dirties on one, AR on the other. Gosh, I didn't make it very far. God dang.
Local liability unfortunately being sent back to spawn.
Oh,
However, the deaths are starting to mount for Blue Cheese, with only Queso Fresco emerging unscathed. Bad Batch is ahead in terms of kills, but Blue Cheese is able to capture a flag.
This is ours? Oh, you got one.
If the match goes to time, Blue Cheese will win.
I have 1 life left.
Bad Batch fires back with a flag of their own.
They got one.
Blue Cheese now at Bad Batch's base, ready to grab another flag.
Did he knife you while running at you? Push the stairs.
Or sorry, back at their own base, preparing to grab another flag. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the match, and from here, it's anybody's game, and Bad Batch is actually ahead.
SMG's downstairs.
Bob the Gray and WizKid
Just hold.
casually meandering up the right-hand side are going to find an opponent and begin a gunfight at the ammo box. WizKid is going to tag somebody and run away, presumably finding the kill. Bob the Gray will be sent back to spawn with their second death. And now we are looking at a situation where Bad Batch is actually in the lead. Blue Cheese is dangerously close to losing WizKid. WizKid is on his last respawn.
He was at blue side ammo.
However, Bad Batch aren't really in great shape themselves. Local liability is gone.
Pistol dead.
I'm dead, yeah.
Am I blanking?
Yeah.
This is my third or fourth.
I'm dead.
Interesting to see if we can get the kills and death switch there on the overlay.
I got it.
Yeah. I died 3 times and I couldn't even get up.
It's fine. I killed him. It's fine.
Unfortunately, local liability will be eliminated. Blue Cheese is going to grab a second flag and a third flag, and that is going to be game. Blue Cheese 4-0 versus Bad Batch,
Yeah, I couldn't even get out of the spawn.
showing again that they are here to win this season.
That was sneaky.
An excellent performance.
I got upstairs, yeah, he was running.
Oh, were you?
Hey, you kept me from getting out of my spawn.
That was a particularly quick match to say the least, but I wonder how Bad Batch feels about that one. If you listened to their interview last week, I imagine they're pretty surprised.
Bye, guys.
They capture the flames do go pretty fast. You gonna go interview? Why? Come on, you gotta be part of this.
All right, I am joined here by Blue Cheese. Wow, guys.
And one member of Bad Batch.
And one member of Bad Batch. Do you guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves?
I'm Soprodium. I'm the sniper.
I'm WizKid.
Nug. Bob the Gray.
What an impressive performance, honestly, by all of you. That's I would be lying if I didn't see this outcome coming. Honestly, this is a bit of an underdog situation here going into this with Bad Batch versus Blue Cheese. Let's talk about your guys' thoughts going into this for sure.
Bad Batch is a group of some of my close friends, so I personally wanted to just destroy them. They're my close friends, so I just wanted to destroy them.
And destroy them you did. I don't know if there was a game where they went positive, except that last one, they kind of had you a little bit.
They were in a sweat, yeah.
I didn't expect the sniper to rush flag.
Same,
honestly.
I didn't even realize that we captured a flag until the game was over.
Yeah, we had some sneaky plays there at the end. But yeah, they were fun games. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was action packed. I had a lot to talk about in here, and were there any points that you guys wanted to talk about in particular? Any parts that stood out to you?
Of the game itself, not really, but just as like a general theme, like our team last season, me and Bob's United Chaos, I don't think we took a single game off of any of the top teams, like a match against any of the top teams, like Infrared and the previous version of Blue Cheese. But we came to the tournament day and won the tournament, so
yeah, we
keep that in mind for you guys. Like, you guys could still win the tournament come the end.
We took regular season as a learning.
It's only week 2. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's only week 2.
And Blue Cheese went from that and now, of course, being one of the dominating forces in the league for sure. Are there any opponents that you guys are looking forward to playing?
I mean, I'm
Op Remnant. They called us out.
Remnant?
We're not scared of anyone, but we're looking forward to that game to show them up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Who are they?
It was Op Remnant.
I don't know who they are.
Called you out in the interview. I thought it was Bad Batch that called you out, but it was Op Remnant that called you out in that interview. Yeah, that'll be interesting for
That's
sure.
a compliment to us that a new team knows us. So
yeah,
we're gonna show them why they should know us. Yeah.
Well, we knew it was going to be a tough game tonight. We came with our best game.
Yeah, you guys played well.
We're gonna have to definitely make some adjustments come next time we play. That's
and your guys' coordination is like pretty good, honestly. It's picking up.
It's getting better.
Yeah, I definitely do have some questions for Bad Batch because like you guys are like a rookie team this season for the most part. And you knew that Blue Cheese was going to be one of the tougher teams to play against going into it. So there had to have been some kind of conversation before the match.
Yeah,
what was it?
Do your best. Have fun.
Yeah.
I don't know how much. I mean, we talked about strategy a little bit, but I mean, we scrimmaged you guys like 3 weeks ago, and the same thing happened. So I mean, this is our second time technically.
To be fair, I would say you guys played a lot better than you did 3 weeks ago.
The second team deathmatch.
Yeah.
Considering the helmet wasn't working, or no, I wasn't taking deaths like 3 weeks ago when we played, so I don't know if that was a true story.
It was just because like the headbands weren't.
It wasn't working correctly.
But no, yeah.
But you're still getting kills.
You
And
guys are
stuff.
getting better.
Yeah.
I can see you as a top 3 team.
I'm looking forward to
by the
playing
end of the
everyone.
season, top 3 team.
You have the mechanics. You just need the map knowledge and the push cohesion. I think you guys have it. You just have to learn your angles.
Moonshiners a run for their money last week, and
Yeah,
they're a veteran team, so.
Yeah, they played last season and they were honestly really good by the end.
Yeah, Moonshiners are really good, I think, into inexperienced teams because, they're constantly aggressive, and if you can't, so more experience you get, it'll be easier and
You guys
easier.
were aggressive all night.
It was a calculated aggression.
You guys caught up the second team deathmatch.
Yeah.
You guys were doing pretty good.
Yeah, and honestly, like holding your own at all against a team like Blue Cheese, like is impressive to say the least. They're one of the I see them come in and stomp, when they go against randos.
I don't try to. It'd be nice to.
Yeah,
whatever.
sure.
Yeah, not everyone does that. So if anybody who's not a league member or family member and stuff who's watching this, don't be afraid to come in and try tactical tag. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely not. Yeah, for sure. And it's not all competitive, and anybody can pick up anybody can pick up one of these and get into it for sure. It's super fun. And check us out at tacticaltagyakima.com if you haven't already.
Is there anything that you guys wanted to, like, any strategies you guys wanted to discuss that you implemented throughout the match?
Shoot heads.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot harder with turned off headbands in League.
I like it a lot better.
Yeah, I like it, but yeah, it's a change for sure.
Yeah, I know personally, me too, honestly.
Your guys' shotgun and pistol pushing is good.
Yeah, they were scary.
Yeah.
Pistol just needs to use the medic more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's something we talked about.
Yeah, don't be afraid to call him, because that's what, like, if you heard a couple of times through the course.
Scream, Wiz!
Wiz, get over
If you
here!
just hear me yelling for Wiz, that's me looking for a medic.
Yeah, definitely. That med kit is. I mean, you have 10 members on your team with a med kit, basically. Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
So, all right. Is there anything you guys want to add before we close out this interview?
I look forward to playing everyone this season.
Yeah,
It's gonna be fun.
I look forward to seeing you guys play and improve and grow as a team. You've definitely impressed so far, so you're on the right track. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Go ahead and leave a like, a comment, a subscribe, and share to a couple people. It helps us out a lot. Thank you to everybody that gives us gives us help, and thank you to our sponsors. We couldn't do this without you. We're gonna go ahead and transition to our sponsor page for a couple minutes, and we will be right with you with round 3 for tonight.
Craig, I see your comments. Thanks for cheering us on, bud.
Woo! Shout out to Craig.
All right, and we are back with the first game of round 3, Infrared versus Rebel Scum. Unfortunately, we don't have the correct camera names up there right now, but we will get those fixed momentarily. Infrared off to an explosive lead, securing 3 kills straight away, but Rebel Scum fire back with a couple of their own.
Main call out, guys. You need help? Back left.
Looks like Envy this on the left-hand side. Looks like pistols are on cameras. We're going to go ahead and get that fixed. But it looks like Envy this on the left-hand side and I Am Groot on the right-hand side. With 7 minutes to go.
I just hurt myself. Sniper's back, middle, by the blue barrels. Talk, guys. Talk. Oh, sorry. Make sure we're talking, guys.
He's down this hall, to the left.
Okay.
Envy this with a push into the middle room. Pushing back into blue spawn is going to find a couple people hiding around that wall. Very dangerous. I personally have fallen for that trap a number of times. I Am Groot happened to be hiding behind that wall with a med kit, waiting in ambush. I Am Groot coming around the corner, putting shots on target. Envy this, attempting to lean, putting more shots on I Am Groot, is going to eliminate them as they run back to the spawn. Envy this holding a solid forward angle. The pistol is effective into blue spawn from there, and they have the ammo box. Being able to duck into that room is incredibly important as well. I Am Groot pushing up the right-hand side, holding the med kit for their teammate.
You're getting low on ammo, bud.
Around the corner. This way.
Envy this, putting shots into blue spawn. I don't know if the pistol is effective out to that range across the way there. But it'll be very difficult for Envy this to win trades. Ducking into that center room is a good idea. I Am Groot holding the center doorway in blue spawn. Envy this aiming at that doorway. Some tense gameplay here. Infrared, however, with a serious lead, 24-3. Rebel Scum with half the match to turn it around, though.
There's one to the left.
I Am Groot holding down blue spawn door. Envy this in the center room. Targeting I Am Groot as they rotate into the corner. I Am Groot ushering more teammates along with the med kit.
Talk, guys. Pistols in now. Hey.
Envy this is putting shots on I Am Groot's location. I Am Groot's gonna get pushed down by another teammate. Envy this sees this push happening, is waiting on the ammo. And Envy this is gonna get pushed down by the sniper, unable to knife. Envy, they are going to get gunned down by the pistol at point blank range. Fat Mama unable to secure the knife kill. Unfortunate. That's a pretty scary situation though if you're Envy this, that's for sure. That's a powerful angle to be holding. One of the, if not the best position in the game to be in if you are the pistol player. I Am Groot recently respawned, is going to push up left
3 stairs. 3 stairs.
blue, left
Come on,
blue
guys.
stairs.
Hill.
Fat Mama's behind that wall, going to be taking some damage. I Am Group finds a push, coming for their spawn, is defending, but only has the pistol. Envy This pushing around the wall, killing Fat Mama. And finding another target around the corner, but isn't going to win that fight. Envy This rotating back with 0 HP for respawn. I Am Groot in the right hand side on blue spawn in the hallway, watching blue stairs and that corner simultaneously. They need to control that corner if they're going to maintain a defensible position over their spawn. I Am Groot with both hands on the pistol. I'm unsure if either pistol player has access to their med kit at this time.
We got someone down by the Jeep! Yeah, so someone's down by the Jeep! Don't push too hard.
Envy This mobilizing with a team push at the right hand side. Putting shots on the back corner from that very, very powerful offensive position and claiming blue side's ammo. This is a dangerous position for Rebel Scum. And with only 1:30 left in the match, there may not be enough time for them to close it out.
Going by?
It's almost certain that Infrared is going to take round 1. From here, Rebel Scum need to look for opportunities for team fights that they can win. Envy This has been playing that forward position excellently all game on the blue ammo box. If you're a green pistol, that's exactly where you want to be. It's one of the most powerful offensive positions. You can plant your pistol there and use it as a forward operating base for your teammates to formulate a push. Gavin is neat, 12-3, absolutely dominating this game. Captain Awesome holding it down for Rebel Scum with a positive KD ratio of 7-6. But it's not going to be enough, and Infrared are going to take round 1.
I know. Why you guys shoot your teammate though? Oh, it's all good. They're good. I didn't shoot. Hey, good job. I think I killed you once actually. You're fine. Just you two need to communicate.
Yeah. I was sneaking over there.
As a sniper.
Not gonna say.
Alright. Okay, you guys stay to the positive. Like legitimately. Well, that is a good beat.
Those stairs to get too old. I was waiting for you to go to those stairs. Yeah, I seen you in the game.
Yeah, I was already on the other side. I was by the barrels.
Oh my god, I was watching you come up the stairs, and then as you reached the top of the game ended, and I'm like,
We're going to go ahead and turn the match over to our sponsors for the next couple of minutes. Thank you for tuning in. Everybody who is watching right now, everybody who's watching the VOD later, thank you so much. If you like what you're watching, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and share to as many people as you like. It really does help us out a lot. Check us out at Tactical Tag Yakima. And thank you again for tuning in. We'll be right with you. All right, the players are moving into their spawns with 15 seconds until the next match begins. We are going to transition over to their cameras and listen to what they have to say.
Justin, let's go. Inside the... We kept coming up to you guys, but just be smart. If you guys need heals, let me know. We're still green. Wait till it says go.
We talked about the three of us together.
I don't see anybody to the right yet. I'm rotating back.
30 seconds into the match, not much excitement. Infrared, Fear going to find a snipe, taking out Captain Awesome from Rebel Scum. But not much else going on. Infrared's gonna find another kill. And a third kill as Fear snipes another member of Rebel Scum.
Hey, get ammo as you can.
Only 3 kills, 7 minutes in. This game could still go either way. It looks like many of Rebel Scum's players are downstairs currently. Unfortunately, we do not have I Am Groot's camera, but they are within line of sight of the casting booth, holding down right side blue stairs.
They're just on this side of L.
Selfie.
Right. Sniper still this side of L. Move it to L. Sniper down. 2 in L.
Infrared again establishing a solid lead early on. 1 team wipe worth as they pull ahead 10 to -5. A grenade clatters across the floor and takes an unknown amount of people with it, but I definitely hear headbands chirping. Infrared with the same solid lead they had a minute ago. Rebel Scum needs 1 solid team fight to swing this back into their favor. Unfortunately, I Am Groot's camera has gone down. Envy This is having issues with their camera as well, but we can still look at the scoreboard here. Infrared leading 13 to -6. The assault, the sniper, the submachine gun, and the pistol have not been killed yet. Only Fat Mama has taken a death. And with the shotgunner acting partially as tank for the team, that's kind of what you want. I Am Groot's camera is back online. Showcasing a push up the right-hand stairs. They're going to get chased around the corner, through the hallway, all the way over to green spawn. I Am Groot fighting it out in their own spawn is going to go down. Infrared pulling a little bit further ahead, 18 to -7. Shout out to STW. We're going 4-5-0. We're looking at I Am Groot now on the right-hand barrels. Looking at long angles upstairs, but unable to find anything. Really testing the effective range of the pistol. Looks like a call out from a teammate, and I Am Groot is going to get pushed. They're unable to fight it off for the time being. I Am Groot forced to rotate back. Not dead, however. They're still in the fight. Rebel Scum down now, only -3 to Infrared's 19. Pushing back just a little bit. There's still 3 minutes in the match to make a comeback. There's plenty of time. The Engineer now back in the fight. Rebel Scum able to regroup and make a push. Unfortunately, we do not have Infrared's cam, but it does appear they are playing a little bit more aggressive of a game now. It's so difficult once you're on the back foot against a team like Infrared to come back, especially if you're already struggling on the green side. When Rebel Scum gets put on the blue side, they're going to have a tough time. They need a change of strategy in order to win the match. However, there's 2 minutes left. If Rebel Scum were to make a couple very successful pushes right now, they could close out this round, but Infrared really just needs to exercise their mechanics and play it safe in order to win this. I think they're on to that now, and Rebel Scum needs to do something unorthodox to win. I Am Groot is going to push up the right-hand side, looking for a fight. Doesn't see anything. Rotates back into the spawn. Does see trouble coming for the spawn at the left-hand side. Taking cover behind the spawn beacon. Oh, unfortunately, they were tagged out and are respawning currently. I Am Groot is in trouble, only at 30 HP. Goose is in trouble as well, and Tank is going to go down as well. Infrared 34 to -6 with only 30 seconds left in the game. We can be fairly certain that Infrared has won this match. Rebel Scum at this point needs to be looking for holes in their strategy. However, the players are, for the most part, unaware of how much time is remaining in the match, so they're going to fight it out to the end here.
I'm dead. Good job. Yep, I already got him. Did you get anyone? That was better than I thought it was. Did you get anyone? Two? I was upstairs and I got that guy. He was like right for me. Sweet. Snuck upstairs. Yeah. I only got 4 kills. It's alright though. Oh, that's. I was going to say we doubled our score today, so we -4. We're getting asked. I need to get close. We can't do this.
Take it too personal, guys. I think a lot of teams are
smart here.
viewing a lot of matches as practice this season because they want to take out other teams. So like,
good job.
They're pulling out of the stops.
Good flank at the end.
Well, you got me there at the end.
How many get up by ammo?
What a match, ladies and gentlemen. But we are going to transition into Capture the Flag. So we're going to quickly go over the rules for Capture the Flag. Each team is going to protect their flag from enemy threats. The flag is represented by a tower in each team's spawn, and this tower is going to shine with that team's color. The players are going to run up to the tower and shoot down onto it to to grab the enemy team's flag. They're going to bring the flag back to their own flag and deposit it to score 100 points. 300 points will win the match. Each player in previous seasons would only have 3 lives. However, this season, this has been extended to 4. We will be looking at some more tactical, slower gameplay. We will be looking for either highly aggressive pushes or slower deathmatch focused tactics. I'm excited to see how this pans out, and I'm excited to see who wins and how Rebel Scum fares against Infrared's veterancy. We're going to go ahead and give the next couple minutes to our sponsors while the players are getting geared up, and as soon as they head out, we will have their helmet cams. All right, we are heading into the planning phase of Capture the Flag, Infrared versus Rebel Scum. Let's go ahead and get that gameplay on the broadcast for you. Envy This and I Am Groot representing their teams today, their respective pistol players. As a pistol player myself, this is definitely an exciting watch. They also have the med kits and are able to heal their team, so lots of teamwork and supportive gameplay on the cameras tonight.
Okay, so we're going upstairs right now. So you and I, so go on the same side. Okay, so what side do we want to push on?
Probably my side. You want to be stronger there? I'm doing quick side.
Okay, you have to be inside. Be inside. Yeah. I know, but I don't want anything. Be ready, because we gotta go. You gotta wait till it says go, though. Then you throw it and just get over.
So we defend until we have the chance.
It's not that easy. You have to delay. Then we'll book it upstairs. Go to your guys' sides. 2, 1. Go, run. Go.
And we are off. Envy This leading a charge directly up the left side towards Rebel Scum.
Half wall.
I Am Groot holding down the blue stairs on the right hand side, maintaining a defensive position. Envy This in that powerful offensive pocket in the center room.
Let's go now. I don't think this is hitting me, and I can't tell.
I Am Groot having to rotate back to respawn. The players only have 4 lives. Every death is precious. Fat Mama is gonna fall to envy this. Envy this rotating around ammo on right hand side is able to pick up the ammo. Looking at I Am Groot respawning with the remainder of their team.
Yeah. It's on now.
Infrared with 1 flag already is off to a nice lead early on. Still 3/4 of the match to go. Rebel Scum does have the chance to eliminate Infrared. 2 of the players are already at 2 lives. It is a possibility. Worth considering. Envy this pushing in now on the downstairs, exchanging a little bit of gunfire. On low HP now. Should be reaching for the med kit right about now. Rebel Scum gonna be waiting in spawn. Unfortunately, I Am Groot.
Good job. Coming on left, left, left. That's all right.
And Rebel Scum does capture a flag. Wow. Firing back against Infrared. Rebel Scum is able to capture a flag. Infrared is now behind.
You need help?
They have less lives than Rebel Scum currently. And they're now down, or they're now tied on points. With STW going down for a 3rd time. Infrared's on thin ice. If they lose their assault again, this is an uphill battle for sure. Rebel Scum holding down that blue right flank. Envy this also covering a shorter flank on the left-hand side for their own team. The pistol players forced to play defensively, being one of the more powerful close-range weapons. Pistols also notably do not have sensors on the weapon itself, so they are very, very powerful when blind fired.
Okay.
2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Rebel Scum is up on lives versus Infrared. 2 members of Infrared are threatened with permadeath. They have to make a push right now for additional points if they don't want to lose on lives. It's possible that Rebel Scum could wipe them out within the next 2 minutes.
I'm red too.
Fear so far doing a great job avoiding death, and of course Gavin is meat with a 4-1 KD ratio is pulling their weight hard. Engineer is gonna fall again, being forced to respawn. Rebel Scum now beginning to look a little bit dodgy on lives. It may be a more even game than we thought.
That's 3.
Envy this gonna be pushing up through the middle doorway. I Am Groot coming around their own spawn. Or I Am Groot rotating back from, green spawn. And unfortunately, Infrared captures their 3rd flag, and that will be the match. It is over just like that. Wow, Infrared with an extremely quick push to end the match.
Yeah, there's scenarios where you can't.
Rebel Scum just not able to hold their own in that final fight, allowing Infrared to capture 2 flags.
I made you guys get.
And it's dangerous. Towards the end of the match, you do get eliminated, and you've been running up and down the stairs all match for the last 6 minutes, and your legs are tired. Believe me.
Dang.
Getting eliminated towards the end of a capture the flag match is painful. And that's what we saw there, is multiple members of Rebel Scum being eliminated and Infrared able to capitalize on that great lead. We're going to go ahead and turn over the stream to our sponsors for a couple of minutes while we gear the players up for the next round. We appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you again. Go ahead and leave a like, a comment, drop a subscription if you're on YouTube. It really, really helps us out a lot. And if you'd like, share us with a couple people or visit our website at Tactical Tag Yakima. We'll be right with you in just a few minutes. And just like that, the players are geared back up. Infrared is leading 1-0 currently. Or, sorry. Infrared is leading 3-0. They will take the set. (1-0) and capture the flag so far.
So I take this. Actually, you guys go first. So if you could play this right, because they always see me last. Actually, try to go here and try to shoot them as they're coming up the stairs.
And then extend yourself out there and start eliminating.
Just make sure you're inside.
Watching the staircase.
Yeah. But we can't lose the player though. That's a big deal. So if you guys got 3, just be smart. I'm red. So I'm red, guys. So be smart about this.
Yeah, just book it up to the stairway.
Pop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. I wouldn't know.
Do not
Because they have the one.
until it goes off.
That makes
Jumped
sense.
it on the last one.
2. Well, wait till it says go. Go.
And we are off. Envy this opts to charge up the right-hand blue stairs. Grew opts to charge up green middle stairs. And the players immediately begin exchanging gunfire, with Envy this being tagged in the center room.
Behind you, Zach, behind you.
I am Groot able to get a flank.
Corner.
And this is a massive chaotic gun battle right now. Multiple members of Rebel Scum severely damaged. Infrared also severely damaged. STW barely hanging on with 5 hit points. Gavin hanging on with 20. Rebel Scum unable to secure a kill, but losing 2 of their own. Infrared is going to win the initial gun battle, the initial 60 seconds. But they will lose Gavin, Isme, and Envy this shortly after.
Good job.
I am Groot now. Looking across that doorway is a nice angle to hold. They may be waiting for more teammates to formulate a push. Envy this, running past the casting booth, back to blue spawn.
As you went, he stepped out. I missed all my shots.
Each member of Infrared has received a death, but Rebel Scum has also received 5 deaths of their own. Only Rebel Scum has only received 2 deaths. That puts Infrared behind by 2 kills now. Envy this, gonna push around the Jeep, gonna catch somebody off guard. That center window downstairs is a very powerful position if you're able to hold it down. Envy this, gonna rotate back to left blue stairs, getting caught in a gunfight and forced to duck out while reloading. Grabs ammo. And I believe they were able to finish off their target, so they're gonna be circling around the counter. Circling around that L, looking for the enemy player, and nearly ate the knife, but narrowly escaped death there. Envy this with a series of excellent plays. Tripping over my words a bit there with how exciting that was. How exciting that was. I am Groot. Now pushing over into that dangerous pocket on the right-hand side. Making the push over to blue, but they're gonna fall for that trap behind the wall. Being pushed back all the way to their spawn because they are dead. Unfortunate. Running back down those stairs again. It adds up. It gets tiring. Infrared looking pretty comfortable now. Rebel Scum's deaths are mounting, and Infrared has been able to secure this round. kill-wise for the most part. However, Rebel Scum does have a flag, and Infrared has to deal with that sooner or later if they want to win this match. Rebel Scum is still ahead. If the time were to run out, Rebel Scum would win. Infrared needs to capture a flag within the next 2 minutes.
I'm tired.
Gavin's meat is down. Envy this is down. Infrared is hurt. Rebel Scum not looking too great themselves. Beginning to heal up though. Captain Awesome on low HP. Everybody else looking relatively healthy. Infrared is going to lose Gavin his meat and STW. Envy this pushing downstairs to the ammo. Rebel Scum's going to hold the right flank, looking possibly for other flanks inbound, playing a bit defensively. Envy this holding down the right hand side by their own ammo downstairs. Getting pushed hard. Infrared. Envy this is sent back to spawn.
Push me hard there. That was well played. How many do we have? Frank, get up here. Come on, Frank. I'm keeping 2 or 3 down here.
Every time Infrared walks past the casting booth, I see the determination on their faces. They have 1 minute left to win this match. Envy this gonna begin climbing up the stairs, headed into blue spawn. They're probably getting the sense right about now that they need a push. Infrared has 3 people down there waiting for a respawn so that they can make another push, but Rebel Scum is going to capture another flag in the meantime. In a surprise turn of events, Rebel Scum is going to defeat Infrared. Unless Infrared can do something about it right now. Envy this is pushing up the left-hand side, but it's not going to be very fast. They have 12 seconds left to close this out, and it's not going to be enough. Rebel Scum is going to take the round. What an exciting set we have seen here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. We are going to go ahead and turn over to our sponsors for a couple of moments. Again, if you like what you're watching, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, a subscription, and definitely share us to a couple of people or check out our website at Tactical Tag Yakima. It does help us out a lot. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors and to everybody that put time into helping make this happen. We will be right with you in just a few minutes with a post-game interview if we can find somebody. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This is Flow Step, and I am here with a number of players from that last match for the post-match discussion. We're going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves. Would you like to start?
Sure. I am Groot for Rebel Scum. I do the pistol.
I'm the SMG. I'm Goose on Rebel Scum.
I'm Captain Awesome. I'm on the AR.
And I'm Envy This, and I play pistol.
Awesome. And how do you feel about that last match? Let's get your thoughts real quick.
The last match? The very last? Oh,
that's the one I feel good about.
Yeah, that was impressive, honestly. I was sitting there, I kind of incredulous in the booth watching that happen, and you guys really just stole that game from them, so you good job. Well, I won't say stole it from them. You actually had solidified a lead at the very beginning that you kind of gradually held on to throughout the match. But the other matches were pretty decisive for Infrared. So let's talk about that a little bit. Let's hear from Infrared real quick. How do you feel about that?
I think we played good. This was my first game back, so last week was kind of weird. But the first 3 rounds we stuck to our game plan, and we played good, I think. And then having H step up and play the shotgun for us, that's new. So we're still trying to figure out where he fits in and how he runs with, who he runs best with. Mm-hmm. But no, they came and played tonight. They played good.
Yeah, and I was, again, the coordination from the teams tonight has been something else. Just watching the cameras and talking about you guys doing your it gets easy. It makes my job easy because you guys are coordinated enough that I can easily see what's going on. So you guys are doing great. You guys all look really good out there. So I should congratulate you all on your performance. I don't think it's no secret to anybody here that this stuff's pretty tough, and putting in, do the job that you guys did, it was good. So good job, guys. Was there any moments in the match that stood out to you at all?
There was a couple of times it seemed like Infrared was doing a really good job of flanking. He would, I'd see him in front of me, and then all of a sudden I'd turn around and there he was again. And so he just was doing a really good job of just spotting us, taking a few shots, and then coming around from behind. And so towards the end I kind of figured out what he was doing. And so I knew if I had seen him and then I didn't see him all of a sudden, I would just turn around and wait, and there he'd be.
Yeah, and Envy This coming around the corner with the devastating flank was something that came up a lot in the casting booth for sure. As I was watching that match, that was going through my head a lot, watching Envy This pull off some pretty crazy flanks. So, moving forward, are there any or maybe not moving forward, how about, let's say before this match, because maybe you don't want to talk about moving forward. Prior to this match, was there anything that you had talked about when discussing battling Infrared specifically?
I know one thing that we recognized from our last match is that we just weren't booking it quick enough. And that was something that we tried to fix this round and try to bunch up instead of just trickling in and out of the spawn. We wanted to bunch up at least with a parry and run out of the spawn. Mm-hmm. And I don't think we did as great of a job as we would have liked, but we did do it a few times, and I think it did recognize some of our pushes that we did.
Right. It's invaluable to just know how to die as a team and on point. And when you guys fight together, it's obvious how much better you do. You guys have improved significantly since last week. I think it's obvious to everybody that'll watch this that your guys' tactics have improved quite a bit. And losing to Infrared, they're one of the best teams in the league. They're season 1 veterans. They've been around a long time. I get nervous going in against Infrared, so don't worry about it.
But it seems like we have an MO where we lose the first 3 games and win the last one.
Yeah. Exactly. And it sucks too because it's those first 3 games that matter.
But we weren't winning any games last season.
Yeah, that's a step up for us. So
maybe you could
And I
invert
guess-
that for the tournament, huh? Because
Yeah.
it's gonna be me. It's gonna be infrared in the finals, right?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be me this season.
Yeah.
We hope to be there, but there's a lot of good teams this season,
No.
so.
Yeah.
Well, they pushed hard, and I think just coming to the very last game, we anticipated them pushing, and so we just made a plan and just tried to crossfire as much as we can, and it seemed to work.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm excited, and I think everybody is looking forward to seeing what new strategies develop and what you guys have put together for the next time you battle each other. Because this was an exciting match, and it looked cool, and I had fun casting it. Is there anything you guys wanted to add before we close up this interview?
No.
I mean, we're not throwing infrared balls or anything like that.
Right?
We play
Yeah,
pretty
no.
well as a team, so.
It'll be fun when we play those guys.
No shade tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Right on. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. That's going to conclude this post-match interview, and it's probably going to conclude the stream as well. Thank you very much for tuning in again. Leave a like, a comment, a subscription. It really does help us out a lot, and share with as many people as you like. My name is Flowstep. This has been our Tactical Tag stream, and thanks again. Have a great night.